The passage of time was evident in the darkening of my bedroom window, and Molly coming in to light the lamps. I set the book down and stretched my arms high above my head, unaware that I had wasted an entire day enthralled in the story of lords spurned and ladies deceived. It was captivating and entirely inappropriate, and Mother never would have allowed me to read it if she had gotten her hands on it first. Thank you, Rosalind. Molly pulled a gown from the wardrobe and subtly helped me from my bed. I rubbed my tired eyes and yawned, allowing her to help me out of my day dress and into a ball gown. Molly, you've chosen the wrong dress. She gave me a small smile. Heard it from the missus. Change of plans. You're going to a ball tonight? I frowned. Do you know where it is to be held? I've not heard of anything for this evening. She shrugged. Sorry, miss, I don't know. Tucking the book under my pillow, I gave it one last longing glance before picking up my silver silk shawl and wrapping it around my shoulders. Mother was awaiting me in the foyer and made to leave when I joined her. Should we not wait for Father? He is off at his club for the evening, so it is only us tonight. Where are we headed? I asked as we descended the steps to the waiting carriage. The wind swallowed my question, and I asked her again once we were seated inside. Aunt Georgina has sent us an invitation for a soirée she is hosting this evening. I glanced down at the simple rosettes embroidered on my gown. It was the same one I had worn to the Gibsons' ball. But I am in a ball gown. Don't be daft. It is a ball. We approached a well-lit townhouse, complete with liveried footmen lining the steps, and music and laughter floating through the open windows. It was no Berkeley Street, but it was still a prominent neighbourhood, a testament of Aunt Georgina's immense wealth. Be on your best behaviour tonight, Mother said, as though I ever wasn't. Yes, Mother. There were a few people I recognised from other events, but for the most part I did not see many of my aunt's guests that I knew. There was no receiving line. Our names were announced, the majority of the people nearby turning to look. My cheeks grew warm from the attention, and I followed my mother with a meekness I did not know myself capable of. She had spotted an acquaintance and beelined for the group of women we knew. Mrs. Cox, I did not think to see you here this evening, an older woman said. Beatrice, did you not know Georgina Stewart is David Cox's aunt? Mrs. Hapworth cut in, her long ostrich plume bobbing along with her head. I knew, the woman responded. Mother smiled in a way that made me nervous. Mrs. Johns, I recently learned of your son's return from Spain. How is he doing? The older woman's face went crimson. He is home now, recovering from his wounds. And your daughter, Mrs. Hapworth? She is dancing now, the woman replied smugly, with Lord Macgregor. My head spun to the dance floor, and I took in the attractive couple in the midst of a waltz. Lord Macgregor was smiling down at Cecily, leading her through the steps. A strange part of me did not like seeing them together, but on further deduction it was not jealousy I was feeling, but something of a more defensive nature. They make a handsome couple, do they not, Miss Cox? Oh, yes, I said. Quite lovely. Before Mother could bring up the lone carriage ride Lord Macgregor took me on to Hyde Park recently, I hooked my arm around hers and said, We really must greet my aunt, Mother, should we not? Her smile was tight. Of course, Elsie. I led her toward the back of the room, where Aunt Georgina was holding court among a circle of older women. Her gown was a large arrangement of purple and gold, her ample girth covered in silk flowers and artfully placed bows. The violet feathers protruding from her elaborate coiffure were made all the brighter, set against her stark white hair. Quirky style aside, it was clear Aunt Georgina was surprised by our appearance, and I strained to hide my embarrassment. It crossed my mind to wonder if Mother had brought me along to the party uninvited, but I refused to believe even she could sink that low. Elspeth, darling, I did not expect to see you tonight. Aunt Georgina stood and offered me her cheek. I obligingly kissed it.